Today, I'm going to be showing you the ASYRA Wireless Manual Callpoints. In the ASYRA range, we have a number of different manual callpoints for different applications. Here we have a fire alarm callpoint, a hazard callpoint, a lockdown alarm callpoint, and a first aid callpoint. The fire alarm callpoint is generally used for temporary fire alarm installations in the construction industry. The hazardous callpoint will be used in environments where you've got the risk of chemical spillage or other industrial hazards. The lockdown callpoint will be used on systems for schools, colleges, and public buildings where you need a lockdown alarm system. And the first aid callpoint would be used for medical emergency warnings. We can produce the callpoints with different printing on for custom applications and in other colors that don't exist here at the moment. We also have weatherproof versions of the callpoint available, and we have polycarbonate covers to protect against accidental activation. Let's look at the key features of the ASYRA callpoints. Any callpoint can be set as a master callpoint. This callpoint can then be linked to up to 254 devices to create a single zone system. The master callpoint then becomes the center of the system and acts as the control and monitoring panel when used with the Android app. With distances up to 1.2 kilometers between the master callpoint and other system devices, a large area can be covered. For larger systems, multiple master callpoints can be used, and these zones can then be linked together. We'll show how the app works with the callpoints in a separate video. So here we have the ASYRA Wireless Lockdown Alarm callpoint. I'll just run through the key features on this product. So here we have 3 LEDs for indicating fault, signal, and alarm conditions. Here we have the area that's pressed to activate the alarm. And here we have the reset key position. In normal operating mode, these LEDs will not be illuminated. If the LED on the right starts to flash, a single flash indicates that there is a fault on the system. If this LED does a double flash, it means this device has a fault. The types of faults that this LED would indicate are battery faults or device removal faults. If the LED on the left starts to flash, it indicates that there is a radio connection lost on a device on the system. If that LED flashes twice and does a double flash each time, it means that this device has lost radio connection on the system. The middle LED is only there to indicate when this device or another device on the same circuit is activated in an alarm, so the system is in alarm. When the system is not in operating mode, during installation and commissioning, for example, these LEDs have other functions to show how the product is paired and when it is successfully operating. The reset key position, also in the very center, has a locking screw to lock the product once it's installed. Inside, we have location for a AA battery, and we have a configuration button for setting it up and programming. In the back box, we have the reset keys supplied and the fixings to fit most back boxes that are used. The manual callpoints are the primary device to initiate an alarm. When the button is pressed, it will take around 3 seconds for all of the alarm devices to activate. And to reset the product, we use the reset key and turn it clockwise. This was an introduction to the ASYRA Wireless Callpoints. You can find out more about our ASYRA Wireless product range by visiting the website, clicking the link in the description below, or pressing the channel icon.